Good morning, you guys. Welcome to episode number 60.
Wow.
Can you believe it, brother? 60
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
First and 10 NFL New York Jets podcast.
Yep. Hey, we listen. We may not have the big numbers. We may not have the fanciness, but you know what, Kev? We did.
No
Yeah.
stats appear up here.
And nothing fancy. Our backgrounds are yours is much better than mine, but we're diehards. Anyone who watches us and follows us and subscribes to us, no, we're just two simple guys sitting here talking about our team, and we love doing this. So, wow, 60 episodes for us.
Been following this team for 52 years.
Yeah. You 52, me this year will be 47. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Hey, so I got a couple of things here.
Okay.
I saw Jamal Adams praising the New York Jets to DJ Reed.
Wow.
We got to take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
I think so, a couple grains.
You know, karma is such a bitch because Jamal Adams didn't want to be here, didn't think we had enough dogs, didn't like how his contract was going. He went to Seattle, and Seattle now looks like us 3 years ago.
There you go.
Enjoy
Jamal.
Hey,
like you said, karma's a bitch.
Yeah, enjoy Jamal.
Yeah, enjoy. How's the weather out there?
Yeah, enjoy Drew Lock, Jamal.
Geno Smith.
Yeah.
What else?
What else you got for us?
I got the Jets and the Giants are finalizing plans for a joint practice.
Yes, I heard that.
Leading up to the August 28th preseason game.
Very good.
We give props to DeBrick and Nick and Darrell for their induction into the Ring of Honor.
Yes.
What?
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. We also, as much as we want to choke him, we have to give props, right? Because those were Tannenbaum draft picks. So we got to give Mike T a little credit, or as I call him now, Tannenbaum. But we got to give him a little credit for those 3 picks, and all deserving of the Hall of Fame. And in my opinion, all 3 deserve to wear a gold jacket. 2 out of the 3 will.
Yep. September 25th is Mangold against the Bengals.
Okay.
He'll be inducted. October 30th is DeBrick against the Pats.
Okay.
And November 27th is Revis against the Bears.
Okay. And just to top what you said, you go back to Nick Mangold, Jets first-round pick, 2006 NFL All-Rookie team, two-time first-team All-Pro, and 7-time Pro Bowler. Nick Mangold.
Amazing.
You go to DeBrick, 2006 Jets first-round pick, 2006 NFL All-Rookie team, 10-year career, played all 167 games. Not that I'm knocking Mackay, but take a listen, Mackay. I'm going to get into that in a second. And 3-time Pro Bowler. And then we go to the man, Revis Island, 210 first-round draft pick, right?
Yep.
Full team in 210, 29 career interceptions, first team All-Pro 4 times, and 7-time Pro Bowler, Darrell Revis.
Nice.
I'm not going to rant about this because I do sound like a hypocrite. Either you like the kid, you don't like the kid, I like the kid, but I'm starting to get a little impatient that OTA started June 1st. And as far as I know, Kev, he didn't report.
Okay. And when I heard, he's having a kid. And
the kid's been born. He's healthy. God bless him. I get it. But
how long has it been since you hurt yourself?
I agree, Kevin. And I heard a lot of people on social media, Becton, don't worry about, I'm starting to worry. I'm sorry. I'm starting to worry now. We're June 5th. We had the first round of OTAs. Again, this is a new staff. We brought in a ton of players, free agency, draft. It's a new looking team. And you're not reporting?
You haven't seen the field since your injury.
Where was all these
That
great
was supposed
workout
to be
videos.
that was supposed to be, remember, it was 4 to 6 weeks, then it was 8 weeks, and then you
Yeah.
never saw him again.
You know, where are all these great workout videos here? You're supposed to be in tip-top shape. I'm sorry, Jet fans. I'm a Mackay guy, but I'm starting to worry. I'm starting to worry. I'm starting to think now this kid has no desire to play. No, I hope I'm crazy. I hope you rip me on the bottom for saying this, but come on. I'm not speaking some,
Some
realness
truth,
here.
right? Yeah, come on.
I'm not speaking some realness here. This is a coaching staff, 2 years now, new coaching staff. They did not draft your butt, and you're missing OTAs, but you're supposed to be proving everyone, what those videos that were posted, the new.
Look, it's not mandatory. It's not mandatory. So what?
So what? Your job's on the line,
Mhm. Mandatory or not, if you're a part of the team, you're there.
Yeah, the camaraderie, the building
That's right.
of
That's
chemistry.
right.
I'm sorry, it's got to start to worry Jet fans, and they want to act like it's no
Hey,
big deal.
it's worrying me.
Worrying me too. It's
So,
worrying me too, Kev. This was a first-round pick for us 3 years ago.
and you guys, whether he's going to see the field again, they're going to switch him from left tackle to right tackle, and I thought you were like a stud left tackle.
Yeah.
That's how you were built.
Yeah.
That's the bill of goods we got sold. Was you like it's the Brickshaw 2.0.
Yeah. And we saw some of that in season 1, right? He played the first 15 out of the 16 games or whatever it was. But even that season, if I remember right, didn't he have a little chest problems? He had a little trouble with the breathing.
And sometimes he looked like a turnstile. Sometimes he'd come back and the guy was already around.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I know. So I'm a little, you know what, Jeff fans, I like Mackay. Yeah, I sound like I'm flipping about, but I'm worried. And if you're not worried, you're crazy. Like, get into camp, get over here now. I know it's OTAs, whatever, but get here. Show this organization and this fan base you mean what you say in your videos with all the working out, and you're going to crush people this year. Show me, don't tell me. And that's all I'll say on the Mackay Becton front.
And I got to say, I was reading this thing. I forget where I saw it. One of the Jet sites.
Mm-hmm.
They were talking about the schedule.
Okay.
This dude has them going 2-7 in the first 9 games. And then winning 5 of the last 8 to finish 7-10.
Yeah. Is this just a regular Jet fan, or is this somebody of
This was a writer. I forget.
Okay.
I should have wrote his name down.
Yeah. Well, it's the same thing when Brady Quinn came out and said he could see us easily 0-9.
I mean, 2-7.
Yeah.
In the first 9 games, seriously?
Well, like I said, Kevin, until we go out there and start slapping teams in the mouth, the no respect, the Rodney Dangerfield, I got no respect. It's going to be labeled as until we slap somebody in the mouth.
The only way you're going 2-7 in the first 9 games is if the QB isn't the answer.
Yeah.
That's the only way.
No, I agree. And did I hear something this week? Now, it's not official, and I only heard it once. It wasn't like 50 people. The Browns, now this is the Cleveland Browns organization. They're under the impression that the Sean's violation, his penalty, the NFL is going to suspend them 1 full year, not 6 games.
Is that why you haven't got rid of Mayfield yet? If I was him, you know what I'd say to you.
Yeah. Now, I only heard this once, and again, it was a crazy week, so I didn't get a chance to really make notes on who. But yeah, it was reported. I think it was the Cleveland Plain Dealer. I think that's their sports paper, said that Cleveland as an organization is expecting Deshaun to be suspended 1 year. Now, I don't know if there's any truth. No one else picked up on it. But again, I haven't been following much. I'm being honest this week. I haven't really been sitting down doing my homework. But that's what I saw somewhere, that they're expecting a 1 year suspension to come down.
Wow.
So if you get this 1 year suspension and Baker Mayfield's not happy and never wants to step on the field again, who is their /second, third stringer?
Right.
I don't know off the top of my head. It's not Kobe Brissett, right? He's still with the Colts or Miami or
I
No.
think so. I
Yeah.
think so. I
I
could be
don't.
wrong, but again,
Yeah.
if
Here's the other thing I found funny. Yay or nay? Were you happy or that he told the truth, or were you like, oh, F off? A.B. Williamson actually admit he signed with the Jets because the money was better than what the Eagles and Tennessee was offering. Do you like that brutal honesty?
I mean, that's what free agency is about,
Yeah,
the money.
yeah. So he actually said 24 hours before he signed, it was between the Eagles and Tennessee. And then McCagnon, I think it was McCagnon, yeah, came in and made him an offer he couldn't refuse. And he just took the dollars.
Like Tyreek in Miami.
Yeah. You know, I always said I love to hear a guy come out and just say, yeah, I took the money, and he did. But I get the feeling with him, it was more of to throw dirt than be honest, you know?
Okay, all right. It's one thing if you say I came here for the money, and then you go out and you ball out on the field.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay. I don't care why you came here, as long as when you're
Yeah.
on the field,
Yeah.
you're given 110%.
Yeah. No, I
I don't
hear
know.
you.
What else?
But Gates didn't do him no favors playing him right in that
Oh
last
God,
preseason game where he
Gase
got
didn't do
hurt
it.
and we
Gase
lost him.
didn't do anybody any
No,
favor.
I know. And we lost him for the season. No. Other than that, for me, Kevin, like I said, because life happens, I didn't, I saw a lot of people that I know say, the OTA started one drive, Zach looked good, another drive, he looked bad. People were worried. Nobody's worried. I'm not worried about any. It's practice right now.
I heard he's up to 221 pounds.
Yeah, 220, I heard. Yeah.
Yeah.
As Coach Sala called him, beefy, right? Beefy.
And according to him, Zach, he says he's a better athlete with more weight on. So I don't know.
That I don't get. You're an athlete. But I think probably what he probably, or what
it might not hurt so much when I get hit.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. Like now, these hits won't maybe ring his bell a little. He'll deal with it a little bit better.
Because and you got to get some size and strength to you, dude. Because a couple times last year, defensive guys got a hold of you, and they tossed you around like a rag doll.
True. No, he looks now like you know what I'll say about Zach? He's always going to have that baby face, right? But now if you saw a picture of him without his head, he looks like a man and not a young boy. Like he looked like last year, he looked like, this college kid, like a freshman, skinny,
Face looks like Anne Margaret.
Yeah. Like he looked like a young kid. Like he didn't look, now he looks like he's becoming a man. He's becoming this athlete. The body is filling out and, but again, it's all hinged on him now, Kev. I don't care what anyone says. Now the weapons are here. The horses are here. And now it all falls on our boy, Zach. So we'll see.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Hey, and I keep checking the website, the Jet website.
Okay.
As soon as they announce that green and white thing, we're on it. I want to do the show live from there.
Okay. All right. If it fits the schedule, I'm more than willing.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Come down. I'll definitely come. So I have a question for you. I don't know if you want to think about it and we could rehash it next week. I was bored the other day and I wrote down who made the playoffs for the AFC, who made the playoffs for the NFC. Now it's pretty much in the NFL. It's hard to make the playoffs 2-3 years.
Sure. Yeah.
Something, right? So I'll give you the 7 teams who made the AFC. And out of the 7, you could tell me who do you think will repeat and who do you think are the newcomers, who are going to surprise us? Who's that sleeper team? Now, in saying that, is it fair to leave the Jets in or do we leave them out since we're Jet fans?
Well, That was going to be my sleeper team.
Okay. All right. So let's do this for fun because I have not much to say. The AFC playoff teams last year were Tennessee, the Chiefs, Buffalo, the Bengals, the Raiders, the Pats, and the Steelers. Now, Kevin, correct me if I'm wrong because I don't want to sound like I'm jumping on the bandwagon. Wasn't the Bengals our sleeper team last year, or am I just?
I think so.
Right, I would have to go back and see what episode that. And I'm not trying to take credit, but so these were the 7 teams that made the playoffs last year. Which of these 7 repeat that?
Chiefs.
Yep, agree. Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Are you sold on the Titans? Is there some hangover for being the number one?
I'm on the fence with the Titans.
Okay.
I mean, Derrick Henry going to have another insane year like last year. I mean, is Tannehill's? I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Is that hangover from being the number one seed?
Right.
Your defense playing lights out with, I believe, 9 sacks in that playoff game.
I mean, Tannehill is not a Rodgers or a Brady that
No.
you know every year it's going to be. You're going to, you know.
So if I told you, I think out of the 7 playoff teams of last year, the Chiefs, Bengals, and Buffalo, check them off, they're in, and the rest of the league will fight for the final 4 spots.
Yep, is a question mark. I agree.
Okay. So who are your next 4 teams? Now, you don't have to answer this week. We can leave it for next week. You could take some time to think about it, but
okay.
You know?
Well, I mean, I just told you who my sleeper is.
Well, you think
right?
the Jets are your sleeper team, you know?
Yes. I think they're going to squeak in.
Yeah. And I thought that too, the Jets as a sleeper. Then I said to myself, maybe I'm wearing the glasses and I need Kevin to talk me, down my high horse or whatever. So I'm gonna
No. I got the glasses on too.
Yeah.
I could see him getting into the 7th, maybe even the 6th spot.
Even though now Denver's so much better, the Chargers have a year under the belt, and I'm starting to think maybe it was the Chargers.
I'm hoping we're so much better too.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean that's what I'm saying. Maybe this is food for thought to go do some research, and we could come back with that next week. Maybe I was wrong about the Bengals. Maybe it was the Chargers we liked as a sleeper, or I liked, but I like them again this year. I don't know if you could consider them a sleeper anymore, but
I remember that second half of the year. I mean, I like doing the FanDuel stuff and everything and DraftKings. I rode the Bengals.
Okay.
And
okay.
Yeah. So I think you're right about that, about the sleeper. That we were thinking that. So
yeah, it was.
But we'd have to go back and.
I had to go back to our oldest shows. It was either the Bengals or the Chargers. Now that I'm thinking about it, and the same thing with the NFC. It was the Packers, the Bucks, the Cowboys, the Rams, the Cards, the 49ers, and the Eagles. Out of those 7 teams, who are you penciling in as automatics?
Bucks.
Would you say Bucks, Packers, Rams again?
Packers, Rams. Yep.
Who would be, but since we don't have really a rooting interest on the NFC side, who would be your sleeper team?
Good question. You know what? Watch the Bears.
Really? All right. Are you going to do some research, or are you sticking with that as your sleeper team?
No, I'm going to do some research, but
okay.
Watch the Bears.
Okay.
I mean, except for what is it? November 27th when they're here.
Yeah, no, I know. I don't even know who to say a sleeper on the NFC. Can the
Minnesota? I don't know.
Can the Falcons without Matt Ryan be a sleeper? I don't know. I have to look deep into it. Are we not sold that the NFC for the first time could have a repeat? And I know it's never going to happen. A repeat of the same 7 candidates going back to the playoffs?
Could be.
49ers Cards, did they get any worse in the offseason? Other than the flip?
I don't think
do we want Jimmy? Don't we want Jimmy?
I don't think much of the Cardinals. I don't think
Okay.
much of the Cardinals.
I was just saying, is Kyle the guy? Kyler the guy? He's
I
not
don't.
winning
I
it.
don't think much of
No.
of Murray either.
Okay.
I mean, how long can you run around? I mean, at some point you got you
Did
got to
the
be a
Eagles?
quarterback.
Yeah, no. And did the Eagles improve so much in this offseason that, maybe now they're a force in that division and they give the Cowboys a run for their money?
Yeah, could be, could be. Same with Hurts.
Yeah.
I mean, it's another one that run. Everybody wants to like. Everybody wants to be the reincarnation of Randall Cunningham, but there was only one Randall Cunningham.
Yeah.
So
No, agree. Yeah, so this will be, something to look into. But we seem to be in agreement in our top three teams. Like, we feel the Chiefs, Buffalo, and the Bengals are a shoe, and we feel the Packers, Bucks, and Rams. Of course, guys, barring any crazy injury, we're just talking straight up right now.
Yep.
Those six teams that we named seem to be the favorites, and then everyone else fighting for their positioning.
And man, I don't know. I'm going on record here, and I want to say we're going to sneak in.
Okay. So you feel, because last week we did our schedule and we said it's early in the year. We both had them at 10-7. 10-7 gets us in 6 seed, 7 seed.
I think so.
Okay. How great would that be?
Your mouth to God.
No, I know. I mean, we're just such the whipping boys for the league, it seems like. But it's always nice when, like last week we said, Chris Sims had good things to say. Collinsworth felt a big improvement.
Well,
and I believe, and I didn't click on the story, but I should have, silly me. Derek Carr had a lot of positive things to say about our organization and the moves we made and how he felt about Zach. It's always nice when a guy in the league recognizes what another team or another player in the league is doing.
We're sure as hell not going 2-7 in the first 9 games like this guy I saw said. If that's the case, I'll blow my freaking brains out if we're 2-7.
I agree, Kevin. And like I said, we've done this early and we'll do it again like we always do. The week before the season, we do our scheduled show again and what we feel they're going to do. But again, I'm probably wearing the rose-colored glasses, but I have them at 5-4. There are certain teams that I don't see where we're not better than them.
I agree. I agree.
Again, I'm going to say off the top of my head, even without the rose-colored glasses, I'm not fearful of the Steelers. I'm not shaking in my boots with the Dolphins. Maybe because I'm a knucklehead, I really don't know football. And I'm not overthinking the Pats this year. For the first time, I'm not overthinking the Pats. Now, the organization might be, but I'm not.
Any given Sunday.
Yeah. And people might comment and say, you always have, as long as they have Belichick, you always have to, fear them and worry about them. But I'm not.
Yeah, well, lately I've seen Belichick do some pretty stupid things. So,
yeah,
like in game management and stuff. Like, wow, that's so out of character for him and stuff. So, I don't. Hey, we will see. We will see.
No, so that's it on my end, Kev. Very simple today. Nothing much. The next couple of weeks will probably be quiet. Like I said, I'm still a little worried about Mekhi. I know people tell me not to be, but he should have been at OTAs. He should have shown and shut everyone up. That's my thing.
What are we, 6-7 weeks away
from
training camp?
Yeah. I believe, if my math is right, we're June 5th. Is it 98 days from opening day? Right? I think it's 98 days, something like that.
Yeah. A couple of days ago, I saw 100 days. 100 days. Baby.
I believe it's 98 days. So we'll see. But as far as that, Kev, that's it for me on this slow week.
It's a wrap.
Yep. We'll take it. Episode 60 in the books. Yep.
And like I said, come training camp, come the green and white, we're hoping to do this show from the stadium, and that'll be fun. Hey, and if you guys go, if any of you guys on here go, we'd love to have you come over to where we are. Hey, even go on. So
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, that would be great to meet some
that'll
of
be
the
hell yeah, that'll be great, man.
you know.
That'll be great.
So, all right, my brother.
Okay. You guys have a great weekend. What's left of it. Looks
Yeah.
like a nice day here in Jersey and New York. So
Yeah, sun's out. Yep.
yep,
Yep.
get out and enjoy.
Yeah,
And
yep.
we'll talk to you next week. All
Sounds
right.
good. Sounds
Like,
good.
share, and subscribe.
Yeah.
And jet up. We'll talk to you later.
All right.